All right, what's going on, y'all? Today we're going to be going over the price action I saw today. It is Tuesday, July 21st, and I'm going to be showing you guys what I saw going into the market that led me to taking the trade I did. And then at the end of the video, I'll show you guys that trade. So stay tuned for that. And like always, start on the dollar index, the daily chart. Like I've been saying these past couple videos, I'm bullish. You see, we have a run on these relative equal lows into this upper quadrant of this balanced price range that was formed by this initial candle trading up, leaving a wick, comes back down, closes. Next candle opens up and trades down into this first candle, and then we trade through it. So this whole range is balanced. And actually, something I literally just noticed as I was saying that, this is technically a volume imbalance. So see, price literally wicked into that and stayed there, and that left the low that I am looking to be left as we continue higher. So with that, yesterday's price action, we closed above the opening price of this bearish order block that again traded into this balanced price range. So I was looking for that to be used to send price higher, as I am bullish on the dollar index, looking for buy side to be delivered here, and then this monthly high right here. So overnight, price traded down into this immediate rebalance, which is the high of Friday's candle. We trade into that. Within this change in state of delivery, also have this small little volume imbalance that is a PD array that ICT teaches, volume imbalance, and then order block. So high probability area for us to see price continue bullish. And by looking for the dollar to be bullish, of course, I was risk off on the index markets. So I was looking for shorts today. So here on the daily chart in NASDAQ, like I said, I'm looking for lower prices. So last week we traded through this wick consequent encroachment into these relative equal lows. Daily fair value gap just failed to deliver consequent encroachment, but I am remaining bearish. Monday trades up into that wick as a premium array, get a nice rejection. But what I noticed was we had these relative equal highs left, and this sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency left that price did not trade into. Even though I was bearish, I did want to see that delivered, disrupt these buy stops before we continue lower. So that is what I was looking for today. And you see the high, Friday's high was taken in NASDAQ. I'll just show you the S&P daily chart. We just traded into previous day's high, but that same Friday's high formed a bearish SMT. So that was one of the things that also I used in my trading to give me the idea that I had. So here we are on the 15-minute chart. You see from London overnight, we leave this low just above midnight opening price. And then we go into really heavy consolidation, even through pre-market, leaving this high of the consolidation. So we have this range that we are trading in going into market open. We have 8:30 open down here. We get a Judas swing, turtle soup into the consolidation high, trading into the lower quadrant of that daily fair value gap I showed you guys. So the rejection from here shows me that price is weak, and I was looking for delivery to London low as my target, because I was looking for a New York open to London close market reversal, because I was bullish on the dollar index, and it should be an inverse profile if everything is moving correctly. So that is what I was looking for on the day. You see, we have this order block that is formed with the turtle soup. A nice close below was used to deliver London's low. And I was looking for price to continue through all this low resistance liquidity, these imbalances. But price had other plans, because I guess recently, past couple weeks, the market has not really been cooperating with everything I've been looking for. And knowing that going into today, I just wanted to get the low-hanging fruit objective. I did. Like I said, I was looking for lower, but you have to be kind of nimble with the market conditions, with it being the end of July, going into August. The summer months price action tends to get a little lower probability and harder to anticipate. So you guys got to incorporate these things into your trading. And yeah, it's something I've been doing, and I'll show you guys that with my execution later. So going down to the 15-minute chart, kind of have the same thing here. We have now our change in state of delivery is created with these 4 consecutive up close candles that traded into the liquidity resting above these highs, and also that daily fair value gap, the lower quadrant. And once we break down from there, literally right at market open, close below the opening price, validates this as a change in state of delivery. Price trades up into it. I want to see how it reacts. I'm looking for things like price to stay below the mean threshold, which is the midpoint of this change in state of delivery. See bodies respected here. Then we get another nice close below, validating this order block that was used to deliver London's low. And we also tapped into midnight open. But as you can see, it's a lot of back and forth in here. It's very high resistance, and I will show you that on the 1-minute chart. So here we are on the 1-minute chart. We still have this 5-minute change in state of delivery that I was looking for to frame my trade. We have stop run, nice market structure shift, validated this 5-minute CISD, return into it. On the 5-minute chart, remember the bodies respected the mean threshold, which showed the narrative, as well as the bodies here staying below consequent encroachment of this small SIBI right here, as price wicks into the rejection block, which is also 930 opening price. And we get a nice rejection off of there. Again, the bodies below consequent encroachment, showing the real narrative. So that kind of gave me confidence to look for my entry once I saw that, because I didn't want price to retreat into this rejection block, because my idea would have been invalidated. A good rejection block, price will only trade into it once and then continue its delivery. So we had this 937 candle close below this first presentation for fair value gap. So that after that happened, I had my entry at the next candle as it traded back up into it as a reclaim SIBI, reclaim first presentation. Had my stop loss above this high right here, and my take profit, actually my first partial was London low, which is about 1.7 R, and go to regular trading hours. I was looking for full delivery because I was in 2 contracts. I wanted to see price deliver to consequent encroachment of this large opening range gap at 997.50, which was not delivered, but I'll show you in my execution that you don't have to see your full drawn liquidity delivered for you to make profit. And that's something I knew going into today because of how price was trading, a lot of back and forth. Every time it went down, right to London's low, retraced right back in to premium, which I was not trying to see. So that kind of let me know that I shouldn't be looking for much today and be happy once London low is delivered. And you see in the macro, this is kind of the last move that gave us the delivery we were looking for. At 10 o'clock candle, trades up into the first presentation for value gap and this old new day opening gap with the wick wicking through the high. It runs out these short-term highs, turtle soup. We're already bearish, so that is used to deliver London's low here. Get this little retrace. I was looking for a continuation, like I said. I did not want to see this retrace in the macro, so that's when I ended up exiting the trade. See, we trade into midnight open, and then from there, price reverses. So I'll show you guys on Top Step my execution for this trade. So looking at Top Step here, I am on a different account. I'll be transparent with y'all. I was not trading my Express accounts, and going forward, I probably will kind of chill out on trading those accounts because, like I said, I mean, the past couple weeks, price action, it ain't been it, y'all. So it's not like I've been losing a lot of trades, but I've been having a lot of trades be in profit and then come back, take me out break even, or not move when I anticipated to. So I'm kind of taking a step back and gonna focus on trying to pass some more combines. And yeah, I mean, it's no reason to push in these summer months. Price is gonna eventually get back to where it should be, and I will be ready with my funded accounts to trade it once it is. No reason to rush. But like I said, my entry, it was at 174.50 framed using this first presentation for value gap. See, I entered one tick below, two contracts. Like I said, my stop was above this high right here. And my initial target was this London low from all these relative equal lows around 3 o'clock at 87.75. See, my first partial was at that level, and I was looking for price to deliver consequent encroachment of the opening range gap. But being nimble with price, looking for low hanging fruit because of the conditions, and this whole week is really no news, so I'm already kind of iffy about the week. Just taking trades if the opportunity presents itself, not trying to push anything too hard. So this trade, I was looking for that continuation, like I said, especially in the macro. So once I saw I was getting this retrace, keeping in mind how price has been the whole morning, I decided to cut it short and enjoy my profit because we're in this game to make money. So it's no use in stressing yourself out trying to hold for the lower target that may or may not deliver. Just want to secure these profits for the day. Coming in tomorrow, hopefully price action is a little better. But yeah, I came into the market. My daily bias was bearish. I traded within my bias. I knew what I was targeting. And even though price ended up being bullish and reversing on me, I was still able to make money. So that just goes to show, as long as you're following your model and you know what you're looking for in price and you don't execute outside of that, you can make money in trading, even if you are wrong. So I hope y'all enjoyed. If it's anything y'all want me to show you again, go more in depth on, let me know in the comments, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.